Hello friends, I'm not very happy today and there is a definite reason to it. I don't know how many of you might be watching this video in the coming days, but there's a reason why this video is being made today. Today I saw a friend of mine, like I won't disclose that person's name, but that person confided something to me that person is in love with somebody who is not reciprocating to his or her feelings. And actually, that is what compelled me to make this topic, because nowadays I see a lot of these kind of instances, and which can be termed as one-sided love. Trust me, guys, one-sided love is not a blissful thing, and it is not at all a feeling which you should be proud of. In simpler words, it's disheartening, it's heartbreaking, it's more of a self-inflicted pain which you have called upon yourself for reasons best known to you. Now, once you have already jumped into this well, I have to help you out, because I can't just say don't pursue your love, take a pill, or do all sort of dirty or nonsensical stuff with yourself. Don't do that. Don't go for any harsh measures. Just go through this video, as it will surely help you out. Because many people say that one-sided love is the best feeling in this world. You are like the owner of your own love. You don't have to depend on somebody else for their assurance or for their feedbacks. But that is actually not true. One-sided feelings can be miraculously disheartening, and they can kill you from inside. So just read through this video and you will understand the nooks and crannies, or I won't say how to win him or her back, because that might not be humanly possible, and that is not what this video is all about. It is about certain measures which you can do to make yourself a stronger person coming out of one-sided love and other sort of similar feelings. So let's get the ball rolling. First, understand. You need to understand the real reason behind the rejection. That person might state that it's just not coming, or it's just not a feeling which can be forced upon you, but it's not true actually. There will be a definite reason. Maybe you don't look that good, maybe you are not financially stable. There might be several reasons leading to that. So if he or she has rejected you, there might be a reason for that, and you need to go in depth or to the root of that reason to understand things better. That is the first step. Now once that thing has been done, or that bridge has been crossed, you need to move further. Moving further, I would tell you not to settle. There are many cases when a girl or a guy says, I might not give you what you want, but we can be friends. Don't settle for anything less than love if you are in love with that person. Yes. Because if you accept anything less, it will haunt you even more, seeing that person with somebody else in future, because that will happen. That will surely happen someday. That person will surely go with somebody else, breaking your heart even into smaller pieces, which is already broken, guys. Get that thing straight. It's valid for both girls and guys. Now we move on to the third point, how to deal with these stuffs. So fix your flaws. You might, I'm not body shaming anybody, but you might be a flat blob. Yeah, and you might be broke. You might be a broke guy. Try to fix these flaws and make that rejection as your motivation. Because friends, anger is a very fickle feeling. You might be angry on him or her. Why the hell did he reject me, and am I so flawed? Actually, you are not. But that's your physical appearance or the packaging which surrounds you. And that is what is important. You need to get yourself a good packaging for you to be considered as a potential suitor in any case. So try to take that rejection as a motivation. Anger is a very fickle feeling, as I told you. It actually enrages you or breaks your heart or your mind when you are not thinking. But when you channelize that feeling, it actually motivates you to the highest level and make that your motivation. So once the third point is out of the way, you need to calm down. You need to assess the situation. The fourth point is to understand what sort of feeling you had for that person. Was it love? Was it lust? Was it infatuation? Or is it mere attraction? Because that actually determines how much you are feeling the pain and to what extent you can go in order to mitigate that. If it's lust, you can just go for somebody who looks like that person. If it's infatuation, you can still follow the same path. But if it's love, it's harder that way. And love has several meanings to it. It might be platonic, it might be physical, and we all get down to the same point. Don't think rejection as the end of the world, because if a person rejects you, there might be 10 people waiting for you in the queue. So make yourself better. Like, I will state my personal example. Like, I was a very weird sort of a guy. I didn't have a lot of qualities. Even if I had the lack of confidence. Yeah, confidence is another thing. And you can I've also made a video like how to gain your confidence and how to be more confident. I will give a link in the description. Do check it out. So I was not that confident a guy, and I had several issues with my demeanor, my physicality, my health. And there were many girls whom I used to like I was a guy, I was hormones were flowing inside me. And actually I ended up making a lot of proposals and got rejected every single time. But the ironical fact is that those girls are still in my friend list, and they die madly to have a cup of coffee with me. And you know where a coffee leads to, don't you? We all do, right? So this is what the feelings are all about. Even if somebody has rejected you, it's not the end of the world, because life comes a full circle. And do believe in the Almighty and try to get things in place. Don't fall prey to a heartbreak, because a heartbreak is just God's way of showing that person isn't right for you at this given moment. Believe in the signs which are presented by the nature, by the Almighty, and follow them. If God doesn't want you to stay with that person, chuck it, move further. And if that person is meant to be with you, that person will come around in some or the other manner. And trust me guys, when after 5 to 6 years of reading this content or hearing this video, when you will have a steady girlfriend, a great relationship, slew of cars, a lot of money, when you will think that I was infatuated to this girl or love this girl, she rejected me. And when you will see her walking down the aisle with a person who is just an average guy, and you are the owner of the company where he or she works in, that will actually give you a guilty pleasure, trust me. So if something isn't happening, don't force it, let it go. It's for the best. And if that person is mistaken and that person is letting a diamond like you go, let it be. Let it be. Prove that person that you are wrong. Don't prove by actions, if you do something to yourself, that will just prove him or her right, that you were a fool and there was no point sticking to you. But if you can make yourself big, if you can make yourself worth luring for, that person will think, I made a mistake, I should have gone for this guy. Life is very small, friends. Don't waste it on rejections. Instead, try to think of positives and try to move further. If a rejection comes your way, get angry. Get angry for a day and then slowly stir the anger, fix that anger, pocket it, make it your motivation, and win in life. So this is what I had to say. If you like the thing, like what I said, give me a thumbs up. Do share and subscribe this video because it's very important. If you subscribe to my channel, it will be of great help, because I'm trying to help and motivate all of you. There will be new videos every day. And till then, friends, stay entertained.